Well, good morning. As you will have seen from the pictures I put up on Facebook, the Queenbee arrived this morning. So she's come in this lovely envelope here. She's in a cage inside with some workers. I'm going to do an inspection of the hive to make absolutely sure that the old queen isn't in there. And she's not been there for 3 weeks, so I can't see why she's suddenly appeared, but I must check, do a thorough check to make sure she's not. And I will be popping the new queen in and introducing her to her new subjects. Okay, so I'm nearly at the end of the inspection now. Absolutely no sign of a queen, no sign of any eggs. Sort of at this stage, more importantly, no sign of a laying worker either, because if there was a laying worker in here, she'd probably kill the new queen. But you can see here they've filled every available space. I don't know if you can see that glistening here with nectar. So I've got a frame here, I'll put that gently back in there, that has drawn comb in it, but it's empty. And I'm going to put that in the hive now, and I will attach the queen cage to this drawn comb, this empty drawn comb, so she's got somewhere to lay. My girl is here. She's with her workers. Pick her out very gently. Now if I just put her inside, they would kill her. It's nature, isn't it? But she's in there. She's safe. She's got her workers in there. I'm just going to snap the back off here so the bees can get to the fondant. There we go, just there, you see. Now the bees can get to the fondant and they will chew their way through that. Okay, whilst I was setting my camera up, I just laid the queen cage here, and you can already see the interest from the bees. So I'm just going to pop her in there, in between the frames like that. There you go, girls. You're all right. You're all right. You've got a new queen. Push these back very gently. Push all the frames back. Big thank you to Northumberland Honey, by the way, for this beautiful bee, who got it to me ASAP because of the postal strike. I was worried that a worker would start laying, because they have been 3 weeks without a queen. So they really pulled out all the stops so I'd get her before Friday. And I'm very grateful. That's Northumberland Honey, they're called. Thank you. So there she is. I've wedged her cage between 2 frames. I've hung it over with a piece of wire and stuck it down with their own wax. The entrance is at the bottom of this cage, stuffed with fondant icing, and the little bees, now you can see they sense something's there. They'll start eating their way through the fondant icing. So there you have it. The new queen is in her hive. Just a quick recap as to why she's in a cage with fondant. Because if I dropped her straight in, the chances are, and they're really high chances, that the existing bees would consider her an intruder. This way they get used to her new pheromone, the new smells that will guide them back to their hive. And by the time they've chewed through the fondant, they'll all be great friends. Well, I'm now in the apple, pear and plum orchard. What does my honey taste of? I could almost guarantee it's of all these wonderful fruits. The trees this year have been broken by the amount of fruit that has grown on them. If you want to know anything more about the honeybees, or you'd like me to visit your school, community or an event and give a talk about the bees, visit my website. The details should be down there, and get in touch, and I really look forward to hearing from you. Meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy this gorgeous plum I've just picked off one of the trees.